am a cold turkey, a 6'3" b-boy and poetic cold turkey, a jive-talking Adidas sporting cold turkey. When I walk down the street, people scream, "Look at that cold turkey." I'm ice cold like Rick James slapping Charlie Murphy. Oscar Mayer ain't got shit on me. I'm colder than whole food turkey on aisle 3. I swam up to the surface before I could drown. Before sinking past the Rubicon, I served my turkey cold. Stared tobacco in the face, told Percocet, Tramadol, cocaine, reefer, and whiskey, y'all don't really know me. I'm a cold-ass turkey. I made Rose make room for me on that floating door, then watched the Titanic sink to the cold sea floor. I swam across the ocean, came out walking like George Jefferson, a cold-ass turkey, a jive-talking, house-dancing, beatboxing, pan-fried chicken eating survivor, made honest after being a liar, swam across the Nile, a clearly spoken, clearly father, brother, cousin, writer, musician, magician, and host. And I went cold turkey when it mattered to me the most. How y'all doing today? Y'all give it up for everybody who read. I'm so inspired to be here. I've come a long way across the ocean to share these words. I have a collection of my poetry called Clearly Spoken, Clearly Sober Poems in a Drunk World. The themes of my life are involved in that. I'm going to be doing some pieces from my upcoming album, When the Evolution Comes, which is a nod to the last poets. Please put together your hands for the last poets. My brothers, Abiodun Woorden, Marvin Hassan, Felipe Luciano, David Nelson, and the crew that I work with, Babatunde, on percussion. I've been blessed to be and brought into the memory of that. And this is a piece called Clock the Time. We are dying while living, drowning while breathing, sleeping instead of dreaming, moving from meaning, moving from life. Death is an American princess, adorned in bullets, automatic triggers promised to hateful fingers, lying while pledging, starving while eating, drowning without water, choking in air, running as we wait. The last of the moon lovers gave meaning to this existence, tragedy soaked in thoughts and prayers, small caskets kissed by lip service. Who will be left in the end? Only a figment of yesterday's dreams. Clock the time. The dollars buy everything but redemption. Without love, there's nothing. Without touch, there's nothing. Without truth, there's war. Repeated in blood bombs and ashes. We are apart while together, going deaf while listening, numb while accepting health care's unhealthy indifference, universal care non-existent, in debt by birth, in debt before learning, shackled before earning. Laughing giants build banks and walls. Clock the time, billionaire bandits, hallowed be thy name. You take everything and wonder why the sky's falling. A requiem for the living dead. The walking hungry watch phallic spaceships in the ugly world of men. Space tourists, colonial dreamers. The Mother Earth fuckers are at it again. The artists, the makers, the dancers, empaths and prophets. We take what's left and build brighter suns, warm rhythms and rhyme schemes. Climate warriors foresee ancient futures. There'll be no more water. The fire next time. Young activists laughing to keep from crying, loving to keep you from dying. Clock the time, crack the paradigm, give for no reason, grow from imagination, live, breathe, grow, believe, be everything. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is off the upcoming album, When the Evolution Comes, will be early next year in the spring. How y'all feeling? I can get a few more in? So there was a reference made earlier. I had one poem planned, but I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to need your help as I get through this. You'll know where to get in and fit in. The new J. Edgar Hoover is John Ashcroft, sitting in his office wearing red, white, and blue panties. My friends ask me, man, when you gonna leave all this alone? Not until Mumia's home or Asada, may she rest in peace. It's safe here. Not until Asada is safe here. I've got so little fear and so much shit to talk, like how they let these motherfuckers from Enron walk, or how a governor outlined America in chalk. The election was for sale, so it got bought, and now they got us all in some deep ass shit like a 747 with Bin Laden in the cockpit. The new world order, just the same old trick. Hell to the poor and heaven for the rich. But funny how the money changed situation, cause the same dead money fuels reparation. You could catch it on prime time on HBO. So fuck what you heard, act like you know. You gotta say that with me. Fuck what you heard, act like you know. I said fuck what you heard, act like you know. The new Kennedy is no one, he doesn't exist. They killed the man, the idea, the legend, the myth. The Reverend Al Sharpton's the new Martin Luther the King. Screaming from Washington, let freedom ring, but freedom never showed up. So we bought it with the bling, and now this new revolution was a P. Diddy thing. And I mad at nobody for making that dough. So fuck what you heard. Act like you know. I said fuck what you heard. Act like you know. Now making dough is all good. It's like a natural fact, but it just can't turn my back on those chosen few who believe everything that they see on the news. But the real controversies don't make it to the top, like that gay underground in the world of hip-hop, like the missing WMDs in the sands of Iraq, and all the mystery diseases popping up in the east, like AIDS in Africa. It bears the mark of the beast, but at least I saw the forest through the thick of the trees. I used to burn after every last one of my shows. So fuck what you heard, act like you know. I said fuck what you heard, act like you know. Now I say all of that just so I can say this: remember your past, or your future will be missed. That wasn't the first search for weapons in Baghdad. Gilgamesh searched for them in the valley of the Shem. The land of the rockets is what they called it back then. And not long after that, Ezekiel saw the flying wheel. So hold on to your cap, cause it's about to get peeled. All this talk about Jesus coming back, forgiving our sins and putting us on the right track. When Jesus comes back, he'll be on the attack with a spaceship, a helmet, and a big fat guy. The Catholic religion's about to collapse from the weight of the children on all the pre-slaps. And when they ask you where you heard it, you could tell them for sure, fuck what you heard. Act like you know. I said, fuck what you heard. Act like you know. And when they ask you where you heard it, you could tell them for sure, fuck what you heard. Act like you know. Thank y'all so much. That's a piece I did on HBO Def Poetry Jam, so I had to dust it off a little bit. I haven't done it, but I was inspired to represent that. Y'all give it up for our illustrious host, Jennifer, right? That's right, she's been doing a great job keeping this energy up. And I'm gonna leave on this note, but this is the signature piece off of my new album. It's called Event Horizon. My event horizon was at UCLA. Not the one in California, the university on the corner of Lenox Avenue. My education was at Liberation U, the bookstore on Lenox and 131st, the bookstore in Harlem on Lenox and 131st. Founded by Harlem Her Story, my Aunt Una Mozak was the daughter of the first black captain of the ship in the Merchant Marines. Her father, my great-grandfather, Captain Hugh Mozak, sailed for Marcus Garvey's Black Star Line. It's in my bloodline to breathe beauty into this diaspora, give purpose to this poetry. If you were there, you remember the years Aunt Una shared her jewels and gems. Like butterscotch gumdrops, I sat and listened, swallowing wisdom like figs falling from a tree. Book spines and black authors inform my DNA. Shake onto Dieppe civilization or barbarism and authentic anthropology. The ISIS papers inform my rages. John Henry Clark explained the reasons why they do what they do. The month was September, the year 1992. At the Schomburg, her voice lifted my love for spoken word. Sonia Sanchez burst a volcano of flames. From her small frame, I was never the same. Sonia told Aunt Una she saw the potential in me, and I saw what these poems can be. Then came Amiri with pieces written before I was born. Gil Scott, June Jordan, and Tony Cade. day, I read Walter Rodney, Manning Marable, Fanon, Giovanni, and Cabral. They put stars in who we are, meaning in our struggle. Life and liberation led me to Abbey O'Doon. He read the pledge and blessed the room. How would I ever know it? 30 years later, I'd become a last poet in Sao Paulo, Brazil, with Babadoon, Babadan, Babatunde, and David Nelson. I am the child of my family's legend. My event horizon travels through dimensions. Multiverses traverse oceans and time. Like Ivan Van Sertima, who came before Columbus, I stand on the ancestral shoulders we build on. Each generation expands on the canon. Jessica, Saul, Asha, Medina, Ladd, Lemon, and Gorman, the children of Morrison, Baldwin, and Hughes. My event horizon was liberation. Our freedom is my muse. Weaponized inspiration. Be a voice for the voiceless. Make a choice for the choiceless few who listen to the rules made by generations of masters. Fuck these bastards. The lives they take, cities they decimate, lands they confiscate, families they break. We hold them in our poetry, condemn them in world history. My heart beats through Gaia's veins, and Oshun's waves and Shango's thunder. The power of our ideas can't be bored asunder. My event horizon is the eardrum you hear me through. The event horizon is the eardrum you hear me through. Ubuntu, I am because you are, and you are everything to me. The Starship Enterprise, supernova humanity. To the writers, the artists, the poets, and the culture and revolutionaries to whom I cherish, supply, and conspire with, I offer this gift. My evolution. I love you dearly. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Worden, Zelden, my brother Elton, and the crew. I appreciate your time. Thank you.